Smooth it up. Especially I'm cleaning off all the old oil, all the old lube off the chain, and putting new lube on.
Bike maintenance is definitely important.
You go shoes? I'm Mr20 West. I know
and
my
I'm
name.
Yoga. And welcome to another edition of Confessions with Yoga the Biker. So this is more of a random confession. It's not necessarily one of our, let's get right into it.
Yeah.
It's been a lot going on since I've arrived.
I know one of the things that you can talk about that would be very important for new riders. Learn how to get your battery out your motorcycle. Okay? Alright, it's a good thing. No, it's part of bike maintenance, okay?
It is.
And a lot of people go without knowing because they have certain places that do things for them.
This is true.
Yes.
Or people do it for them.
Yes, people do them. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So, recently T decided to get her battery out of her bike. So I went out, I got it out for her, and I showed her how to do it. Now she went
I'm
back.
a person that I like to learn. I don't want to have the person do it for me and then I'm like, okay, here's my money.
Yeah.
Or okay, you're doing it for free, so just
You can
do it.
like
I
really,
like to learn.
if you know how to do it, you know what's wrong with it. You know, a lot of people when their bike dies, they have no clue what to do but to get a new bike. They be like,
no.
bike dead, I gotta
throw it away.
Yeah, like no. You need to know that you have options out there. They have starter boxes that will start your bike that you can just connect to your bike. Well, you have to charge the starter boxes every other 3 days, and they hold a charge or whatever. And as soon as you put it back on your bike, boom, crank your bike up. It's time to go. They have chargers out there that you put it on there and you charge the battery. Boom, you can go. They have chargers.
Right?
No, you use a charger and a maintainer. So if you could keep it on there longer and that'll maintain the same charge on it, or you could just charge the battery and set it to the side. I mean, that's what I did. I kind of charged the battery and then set it to the side. So. Yeah.
Well, putting it back in wasn't hard. I did break one of the little pieces.
I don't even know if that's a fairing. Look, Kawasaki 2009. Why would you guys make it so that you have to? You don't even use the key to get the seat off. You have to unscrew bolts to get and then the bolts is underneath the seat. So it's like, okay, you gotta lift the seat up a little bit. It's a little layer. You gotta lift the seat up, put it in there, put your little screwdriver in there. Boom, do it like this. Then pull it out, and then it's too complicated. Like other bikes, you just put the key in, pop it out. But
now where's so the MZ09? Where's your battery at? Because
my
mine
battery
is right underneath the seat.
Yeah, no. Okay, well, I won't speak for all bikes, but majority of the bikes, it's underneath the seat.
Okay.
But where your keyhole is, it could be literally anywhere around your bike. Every bike is different. So with my FZ09, my keyhole is underneath my bike. On my FZ07, my keyhole was on the right side of the bike. On my GS500 Suzuki, I think it was it was on the left side of the bike. So it's all different.
It's just random.
Yeah, you just different bikes, different keyholes for the bike. But you need to know how to get your battery out. You need to know how to get the trunk off of your bike too, because if you're carrying tools, or it's a helpful place to put your license and tag, registration, and that little seat. Some bikes have bigger trunks, so some bikes you literally could put some snacks in there. And you could put chips and a hot dog and some soda inside of there. I got a homeboy who has he got a CBR and he can put probably a whole body inside of the trunk. It's ridiculous how big his trunk is.
Let's not do all that.
Yeah.
But so if we wanted to ride to Tell the Dragon.
He would be the guy with the sodas. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can keep hydrated and
well, see, when you do long trips like that, because the Teledragon for us is probably an hour and a half, probably longer than that, but you want to have snacks in the bag. Nothing too heavy, but enough to get you throughout the day. So when I went to the Teledragon, I was out there for probably about 5 or 6 hours. I had Gatorade. I had bottles of Gatorade in my book bag. I had 2 bottles of Gatorade, like 3 bags of chips, some fruit, and like an energy drink. Because I knew that it's time to go. It's when I get out there, I'm gonna need some snacks to get my energy right. I'm not gonna have a big meal. Yeah. I
don't want to be eating too heavy, especially on the bike, getting tired.
Because you got to ride back. So, mind you, when you out there doing all the corners and stuff like that, you got to ride back to the city, and it's just like, oh, I don't want to be completely tired.
With the maintenance.
Yeah, because if you don't, yeah, exactly.
Your maintenance isn't right, you're going to be stuck wherever it is that you're at.
Yes, and if you don't have any roadside, get roadside assistance too.
That is something.
It makes a difference. It does. Some bikers, when you see their bike have a flat, you can see how people have stuff arranged. You can see it in their face. Because first they'd be like, I don't know what to do next. Or who to call. And then like, it's AAA actually offers a service for bikes. I don't know how much it costs, but it's a service worth it, because imagine you calling them and they sending a tow truck to, the Boondocks to come get you, versus you having to call a tow truck company, you trying to talk them into doing the bikes, because not all tow truck companies tow bikes because it's a liability. And or you got that one, because in my city we have the 2 main tow truck people that just specifically pick up bikes, and they're pretty good at their job. But they have so many calls from people, so you might be sitting out there for like 4 or 5 hours, and not to mention how much it's gonna cost. So kind of protect yourself from that, and you can protect yourself from that by having good maintenance. The tires, the chains. Make sure you got good brakes, oil. I keep up on oil. So like every 3,000 miles. Every 3,000 miles you gotta do it. My bike likes to have oil. Like, I don't know about other people's bikes. Some people's bikes don't have shit. Whatever. Your bike actually has a light to show you the oil is ready. Okay. My bike, same thing. Oil's ready. You want to stay on top of that, because if you don't have no oil in your bike seizes up, and you gonna need a new bike.
All that going on.
It's part of maintenance too. Tire wise, you want to make sure your tires don't have any nails in it, because mine has a nail in it right now. Check your thread on there, make sure there's no wires hanging out of it, and know what tires you're buying, because not all tires are the same.
This is true. So it's just important to keep up on your maintenance. Just making sure if you don't know what you're doing, finding reliable resources, whether it's someone else that you know that you ride with, having other resources as far as people that work specifically within our community of bikes, and just asking, knowing where to go. And yes, YouTube is an awesome place to be. If you like to do your own work, there's tons of thousands and millions of videos to go out and check. So
but see, and then that's another thing, you don't be afraid to ask people for help, because people literally learn by listen, I'm important. This is an important part of the video.
Okay, so that you can't see over the
so you don't see. Hustle gang, hustle man. Listen, people don't know anything until somebody told them that. So when people literally, because like, I hate how some bikers are set up. They be like, oh, you didn't know to check your chain, the kinks in it, that means that you're not cleaning and lubing the chain correctly. You like, bruh, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you start out how I started out, which I taught myself how to ride a motorcycle, I learned through YouTube and trial and error how to like do certain things and how to keep my maintenance up. These things wasn't something that I just knew off the bat. It's stuff I had to learn, and I asked questions, and people be like, oh, you don't know about the tires? These tires is better than that tires. My buddy, I'm not afraid to ask, but the way bikers are set up, they be like, you just supposed to know it off the... Nah, man, it's okay to ask questions. We're human. We don't know everything. That's true.
And we didn't come out the moon riding bikes and knowing all about bike life, so...
You know what bike that is from the exhaust fumes. Okay, good job.
But that will be one of our next topics, talk about bike culture, the different things. I'm from Metro Detroit, so knowing about the different things back home versus here in Atlanta, or just culture regardless, riding within the bikes. So,
yeah. So, I mean, I kind of took over this whole profession, so this is a confession of Mr20 West.
whatever.
But yeah, your boy, I'm out. I'll holler at y'all. You take it away. See y'all.
We're out.
Get some juice.